Okay, I think I'm ready to start. Give me a minute while I set up the stream, right? I'll be right back. Okay. I think I'm ready now. Let me just put my phone here. Let me see if I can hear myself in my stream actually. Okay, there we go. You can hear me. The game is audible. The stream is running just fine. But yeah. Hello guys, you guys are here. Welcome to another episode of Genshin Dailies. It's day 51 now. It's been a while. In the last stream we tested out some emulator games. We are not gonna play them today, but instead we have an archon quest to finish. Yeah. And it seems to be like an interlude to the entire storyline, which I am quite curious about because it's the Wanderer / Scaramouche, however you want to call him. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the daily commission first before we start the stream. Just to warm things up, you know. I wanna see if like the game can run well on stream. It's been a bit laggy recently, which I really don't appreciate. Let me just set my Discord to do not disturb. Okay, now I just don't have to look at that anymore. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I forgot about the window capture. There we go. Yep. Oh my god. All right. Professional streamer right here, folks. Okay. Let's put that right there. Put on the limiter. Cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the daily commission first, and then I'm gonna do the Archon quest interlude. You know, not only to just test out my laptop, but to see if people actually come. Either way, this will be in the archive, so it's all good. Okay, yeah, I can see the game lagging a bit. Actually, hold on. If I look at the settings, can I fix this? I can. Oh, but it will ruin the quality of the stream. I guess not.
Behold, upon the gale.
Yeah, this should end quickly. I just want to get through this. Just get to the, you know, the actual meat of the content.
Too slow.
Actually, in this particular daily commission, using the Wanderer might not be optimal, just because, you know, there will be some animal, how do I call them? Scepters, that's the one.
Quit following me.
Right. Oh, okay. No, never mind. That's fast. Yeah, actually though, like the Wanderer is like really good at like traversing the terrain. I haven't really built them up yet, especially the artifact set. I have no idea how I can do that. It's really hard.
Swollen Fury.
It's kind of funny though that like now that everyone has the Wanderer, right? So you just go to every single multiplayer session and it's just like Scaramouche flying around. Alright, we're fighting the dogs now.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Should be easy. Get the fuck you want, of course. Bang! Oh! Right. Oh, there's more, never mind. I thought we're good!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Fucking die, bro! Right, there we go. Oh, of course.
Order guide you.
Shine down!
One with the forest. I hear everything. Behold.
I always love like they actually put in an animation of the Wanderer landing, and not just a like the normal drop animation. It's quite funny. All right, I guess we can just do this one, right? What am I supposed to do with this? Like that?
Illusion shattered.
No. That doesn't work. Like that? The fuck? What is this? Alright. Oh, I don't have to unlock that one. Nah, it's too much work. Let's just do this one. I haven't really like watched or like has been exposed to any sort of like leak content whatsoever, so this is pretty much like for the Archon quest in particular. It's gonna be like a first impression, I guess. It'll be a fresh reaction. Genuine one. Which is quite rare these days. I actually heard that like some of the leakers on Discord is getting sued by Genshin Impact, right? Kinda crazy to think about it, but yeah, it's illegal. So it kinda makes sense. Okay, we're just trying to steal some stuff here. I think we're okay. Yep, completely fine. I kinda need to like go to do the daily mission on Sumeru instead of this place in Inazuma, I mean. Oh. Done. Is there... I believe there's one more, right? Yeah. Oh! This is a continuation. So I did the daily commission yesterday, and it actually has a... like, there's a continuation for the Sango quest line for the daily commission, which is kinda nice. Hello. Oh! It lags. God dang it. Right. Traveler, we meet again! Thanks to your help last time, Sango is now sure of our culprit's identity. But if we want that culprit to go down for real, we still need some preparation. While she's dealing with other things, let's continue the work that we started previously. Looking for trouble with their treasure hoarders? That's right. Though the culprit has nothing to do with those treasure hoarders. Those treasure hoarders are up to no good anyway, so we may as well have them help us. Sango has marked out their specific location. It's not far from the city. As for matters within the city, Sango has secretly instructed Amano and Mr. Ando to assist us in this operation. She has also promised that the credit for solving this case will all go to them, so they will gladly work with us. Leave the thinking and planning to her. Let's just keep up our correspondence with those treasure hoarders. Alright, I've also marked the locations on your map. Let's get going now. Ryuji. Alright, cool. Where do we go now? Okay, that's quite far away, isn't it? Yes. Hello, Anderson. Welcome. It's been a while. How's the work coming along? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, we're just doing... I'm just doing the daily commission right now. Then we can do the Archon quest line for the Wanderer. And just finishing things up and warming up the laptop, you know. See if it can handle streaming it. It's working well so far. I mean, it lags once only. Oh, now we have to beat them up. Okay.
Shine down.
Stabilize. That was jab cross.
Can't see.
There we go.
Another
The wind rises.
Another test subject. I'm still trying to get used to like the Wanderer's gameplay here. The playstyle is actually unique. I love them. Yeah, we made quite a big ruckus this time too. Amano and Mr. Ando will assist us in letting that thief learn about this in town. How long more? How long more will... Who wrote the... Who wrote this? How much longer will this take? That's the right pronunciation. Okay. How long more will this take? Not long now. Once Sango is ready, we can close this case. Here is your payment, traveler. Thank you for your help. This is the amount assigned by Sango herself, so I believe it should be commensurate. Please take them. We may yet have more work for you in the future. A wanderer can run in water? You serious? Nah, he can't. What are you saying? Hold on, maybe like this. I mean, he can float around. I don't think he can actually walk on water though. Right. I'm gonna claim the reward and then let's get to the actual content of the stream. It's a content stream after all. Yeah, I don't know how long this will take, but I will try to finish it in this stream. Hopefully.
Quit following me.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome.
Thank you, Catherine. There we go.
Thank you for.
Give me the money. But yeah, I did several pulls again. It's glitch or something. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, right. Let's pull again. I don't see why not. Let's see if Faruzan came home. Yeet. Fuck. Shit. Alright, never mind. Maybe we can buy another fate here. Yeet. Shit! God dang it. No Faruzan today, folks. Right. Let's get to the actual content then. It's a shame, really. I did several pulls earlier and I got Yanfei again. For like the 5th time. It's fucking bullshit. Hopefully we get enough Primo Gems to pull again at the end of the stream. I can probably do the Abyss Domain as well if it's necessary. I also need to finish the TCG quest line, which I haven't finished yet. Give me a moment. Okay. I'm sorry, I just had to drink some water. Stay hydrated, folks. Right. So if you look at the quests here, there we go. The night bird falls at a curtain's call. Go to the sanctuary of Surashtana. In order to look for more information about your sibling, you and Paimon decide to visit Nahida in the sanctuary of Surashtana once more. Along the way, you hear people discussing something. Okay. What do you have for us, Genshin Impact? Hold on. Yeah, let's get here. The sanctuary is the one at the tippy top. Should be fine. If I encounter like a serious issue, then I will probably stop the stream prematurely. But so far, so good. Oh, hello there.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Oh dear. Okay.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tataris Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person. I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
I can relate to this actually. When I did my first research thesis, it's really hard just coming up with a topic. Like I have the topic in mind, and but when I try to execute it and do the actual research, it doesn't work, and I have to change it at the last minute, which sucks so much. Poor Akaba.
Yes, you came to me, so all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
It's kind of the thing though, like you write research so people can see it, but people don't want to see a boring research, you know? So you make it interesting,
okay,
but then it won't be a research. It will be like a, again, yeah, sensationalized work of literature. Oh, hello there.
Did one of them just mention Tataris Suna? But that's all the way in Inazuma!
Right.
Is it just Paimon or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru
Oh my
to want to
God.
write a paper about that? Everyone here is just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything.
Still, let's go listen in.
Great! Let's go find out what this Tatarasuna mystery is all about.
Yeah, just steal all of his research or something. Right. Inversion of Genesis. Sorry. So, what do we have here?
All right,
Hello.
I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
Kabuki Mono? What is that? Okay.
If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
About him? About him? Akaba? We're getting the genders mixed up, you know? It's him, brother, not her. What is this? If you're looking for the traveler, that's me. Oh, looking for me?
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Uh-oh.
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
If you don't believe me, I'll go. Yeah.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma.
Oh yeah, Sawada is Inazuma name, right?
This is my first time
He's
coming
even
face to
wearing,
face with you and
Inazuma
your
clothes.
mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kinda lacking.
Understandable.
Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Yeah, we fought a death bird. Oh no, wait. We actually tried to fix the Mikage furnace with the help of a Fontaine researcher or something.
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Well, Paimon, to be fair, we actually tried to fix the Mikage furnace, didn't we?
I see.
Sorry I can't help this time. Well, that's dumb. I mean, we do have the thing with the Fontaine man, you know?
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
What?
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Oh, is it about the... Sawada is writing a light novel, you see?
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Okay.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa,
Mikoshi
who crafted
Nagamasa.
a fine blade.
Okay.
But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows.
Huh. Okay.
Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger.
Okay.
Someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
Is it our sibling?
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabuki Mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kinda fishy to Paimon.
Yeah, seems kinda sus, huh?
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get lucky!
Okay. That's expression there. I like that.
Stop shouting!
Calm down, Paimon. It's fine. He's just excited.
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out.
Right.
It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
It's the sibling. For us, it's the mean right now. It could be either in other places.
Even back then, Tatara Suna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry.
Yeah,
the man in
Mikage
charge
furnace.
was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Of course it is. It's a mystery, you know? Hold on. Okay, I believe my mic is working well, right? It does. Okay, cool. Could it be? Yeah, it's
Wait,
Lamine.
so there are 2 missing people in this story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Uh-huh.
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Yeah.
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier.
Just from hearsay,
Basically,
to be
this
fair.
Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art.
You sure? Wow, okay. Kaidahara Kazuha, you mean?
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
There's more.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents,
Oh,
for they are
God.
about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in
Shut
all
up!
my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
I love this though. Like, he's just getting excited. He's passionate about his writing. It's fine.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
Calm down, Nakaba. Calm down.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
Oh, okay, so Kabuki Mono was the Wanderer, right?
A puppet?
Yeah. The Shogun puppet that Electro Archon made should be ruling Inazuma with her as we speak. It couldn't be her. Yeah, it's the Wanderer. The Kabuki Mono has to be the Balladeer, but what was he doing 400 years ago in Tatarasuna?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
I'll say like it's the cutscene, right? When we tapped into Hypatia's deeper consciousness, and we saw a glimpse of the Balladeer's past. And the past is that the Balladeer has an acquaintance, someone who forges swords for some reason. That's probably it. I think. Glare Paimon, I hope she keeps her mouth shut. Why are so into Paimon? Just
No, Paimon just meant,
oh my god.
well, creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
Very convincing stuff, Paimon. Poor baby.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Oh fucking hell, okay. Let's hear light novel. Is that an isekai story again? Oh fuck, it's an actual novel, okay. Give me a minute. The Isle of Darkling Clouds. Extract 1. A man arrived in the Tarasuna around 3 in the afternoon. From afar, he spied laborers walking along mountain roads towards the factories. Their shoes scuffing along the jutting stones. They walked like people convinced that so long as they reached the fire raging in the mountain's belly, they might extract from it gems beyond price. The mood that the sight inspired was ineffable, beyond mere description for those not present to witness it. The man barked a cheerful greeting and sprinted to join the procession. There, a towering character who stood half a head taller greeted him with a heavy slap on the back, and yet his words were filled with respect. "Do my eyes deceive me, Sir Miyazaki? I cannot think that the return trip here from Inazuma City could have been easy on you." Miyazaki smiled like a young man taking the first steps on their journey, expression relaxed. "Why, Katsuragi, Inazuma is the realm of the almighty Shogun. I sailed upon the fastest ship, strode upon the swiftest sea routes. What dangers could I have possibly faced? And what about the good news? There was some, naturally. The two burst into uproarious laughter, roughhousing with the other workers until the path's end. A young man dressed in a linen shirt and wearing a headscarf gazed into the dancing flames of the furnace before him. Now the flames of a forge are unlike any other, for their intensity affects the resulting integrity of both metal and blade. Oh my god, this is long! So too then was the Flame Watcher, an unusual individual. At his fingertips sat a lizard, and on his face he wore a smile. Is this Baiju? The workshop was huge, and the furnace was deeper within. A reasonable person might think that there should have been many working alongside the Watcher, yet he stood alone. Only when Katsuragi and Miyazaki strode into the room did the Watcher turn. This Watcher was Niwa, armory officer and administrator of Tatarasuna. Born to the Niwa clan, which served as one of the three pillars of the Ishin art. Niwa never argued with his siblings and was a worthy successor by all accounts. The post he received as a result of his high standing with those in power served as a statement unto itself. Miyazaki handed a well-bundled text to Niwa. As he adjusted his expression, he said, "It is as you have said, sir. The elders of your clan in the city do not think highly of our plan. Yet I still believe it to be worth a try. As such, I have found the proper vendors and procured the materials that you requested." Niwa studied the text and noted, "We should try some of these new forging techniques, whether Kaedahara says yeah or nay." Katsuragi frowned, and with a sigh he said, "Forging is a precise and difficult blah blah blah." I'm sorry, I just can't be bothered with it.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Even more? No.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the kind of work you're trying to publish, right? If you want like a scientific work, then having, dramatics and stuff like that just doesn't work. It needs to be formal.
Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
That sounds good as a fiction, a story. But you're talking about history here. You can't just add stuff to it,
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Yeah, sounds more like a novel. Has this guy ever even written an essay before?
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
I'll leave you to it, yeah.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Okay. They're actually polite and passionate people. I like them. So where do we go now? To the Surashtana?
So, that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, then, even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh?
Yes, Paimon, but they're probably following us because they're curious about what we know.
After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it?
Yes, so talk in a low tone. Don't scream and let the whole city know of our plans.
If you ask Paimon, I'll Hakuba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
It's kinda... it's harder than you might think, Paimon. Oi! Oi! What's wrong?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like...
The Belladere! Oh my god!
The Balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Wait, did he get locked up? I mean, he's in the custody of Nahida, but you know, okay.
Squall and Fury.
Let's chase the Belladere as the Wanderer.
Too slow.
Okay, there we go. Let's go! So what's happening now? So Nahida is the god of wisdom, if I remember correctly, right? Look at this place though. I always like this place. Along with the music, of course. Hello! Hello, baby!
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
Oh, are you doing okay? I am concerned for Nahida.
Nahida, bad news. We just saw the Balladeer strolling around in public.
He's on a free leave, don't worry.
Did he escape or... Ah, it's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Of course I am.
Hey, what are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up?
Paimon, it's fine to be you know, vigilant, but this is a bit much.
I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain.
See, the thing about Nahida is that she's the god of wisdom, so she has answers for us, which is awesome.
It was my idea to set the Balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me.
Oh?
A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
Paimon, tone down this. We're so mean.
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
I love him so much. Dot. Yeah, don't be a dumbass, Ether. God dang it.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
See what you've done, Ether? Now you're getting scolded by Nahida. Repent!
But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
Well, to be fair, yeah. I mean, the Fatui has been the bad guy all this time.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us!
Paimon, chill, bro.
As
Calm
long
down.
as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the Balladeer.
Yeah, I mean, even you made a deal with the Tore. So yeah, kind of makes sense why she wouldn't see this as a problem.
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Exactly, yeah. See? Scaramouche understands.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time. The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position.
I mean, should we talk about this in front of the guy himself?
Plus, he's a former Harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond.
Oh yeah.
Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a Harbinger anymore?
Well, he kinda went AWOL, right?
I take no pleasure in saying this, but It seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
So he tossed you out like a... Bro, okay. The language they're using is fucking... Okay. It's a bit much for me.
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way.
Yeah.
Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui. And also between each of the Harbingers.
I guess that's true. Like, if you know what to get from each other, then, you know, we can kind of just maintain that relationship just fine. But if it's deeper than that, like affection, like family, maybe, it gets even more complicated. Not even mentioning like actual like life partners, like wife or girlfriends or boyfriends in that matter.
So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you.
Meritocracy,
After
baby.
recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Yeah, you kind of lost your power and got drunk on the gnosis, so I guess it makes sense. Really want to create shame? Ether, calm the fuck down! You don't have to hate him this much, do you?
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
Yep, that's the right idea. Know your worth. Have second or third plans.
As we discussed, I don't
I
like
missed
causing harm to
the
living
original
beings.
costume of
And
Scaramouche.
you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
Yeah, we could use your knowledge.
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Oh my god, dude. What a case!
Obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him!
Okay.
Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time.
We have all the time, actually, yeah.
Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Okay, let me just observe the costume here. I do like the coloration. I miss this costume so much. We got some electro themed stuff. Oh, I guess the electro is like the delusion that the Fatui gave to Scaramouche. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch.
Okay.
Nahida, are you serious about this?
Look, Scaramouche has a point though. Like, you're questioning the decision of the God of Wisdom. Like, it is the God of Wisdom herself. Who are we to argue?
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
For me? For me?
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that?
Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am.
Yeah. Knowledge is power, as they say. We need them.
He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect.
Ha, okay. Hold on. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of the new era, even though he no longer... Okay, cool. Right.
The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
What if he lies to you? I mean, I don't see any reason why he would lie to Nahida, but okay.
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him!
Paimon is because we were enemies. We were on different sides. I don't think it's that difficult to trust him this time, you know?
I understand. But sometimes everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns.
Dang, okay. We connected for such a brief amount of time, but you figured that out, huh? God damn it, Nahida.
As
Stop peeping into my heart!
deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you.
Aww.
If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it.
Thank you, Nahida.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it.
Yeah, I am apparently also your first sage.
Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help?
I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection.
Oh, please.
In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned.
Alright.
Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside.
I'm glad to be able to help. Yeah, that's the right idea.
Great. Thank you.
It's a bit of a shame that you only decide to help out when you know it's for your own benefit, but
Prepare yourselves.
at least,
I'm
right?
going to transport you into Irminsul.
What? Right now? Okay. I mean, we're not wearing the Akasha, are we?
Wow, it looks pretty different here compared to last time.
It's much brighter, yeah. Much
The
much
colors
clearer.
are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Oh, I love this. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Can I take pictures? Can I take pictures? I can't? What? Ah, fuck. Okay. This is so good. Look at the Iron Soul. Hello.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Why are we so mean to each other? Nahida sent me to babysit you, you be little baby you.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
Paimon, he's no longer a prisoner. He struck a deal with Nahida, remember?
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
I can't argue with that, man. Paimon, just shut up. I'm sorry.
Sounds
Poor
like a
Paimon.
successful rendezvous.
Oh, Nahida is speaking to us, okay.
I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru.
I don't mind this, but I kind of wish that we have some more like sound effect for Nahida here, because it's like speaking from the outside, you know, right?
Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Understood.
Fine, let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Why are we so... Okay. I don't even know the words to say here. Why are we so petty? Yeah, that's the one.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are gonna be traveling together after all.
I'm gonna enjoy watching your costume, man. Oh my god, it's so good. Look at it.
Per
Look
my
at 'em.
agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
Aye, aye, sir.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
Paimon, the Balladeer actually has more experience in adventuring. He's older than us, for fuck's sake.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going.
Or at least like the Balladeer spent more years exploring the world of Teyvat compared to us who has been here for like a few months.
Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Dude!
Ew! Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
What do you mean? It's adorable. There's no need for all the biting sarcasm. Focus on doing your job, yeah.
We can start now.
Alright, thank you.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Oh, okay, so Nahida is a computer now. Cool. Oh, that's the
Is
gate.
this a small sapling?
Not really. Just go, man.
Darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Yeah, we have to babysit him, man. Don't worry. We got him. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Ooh. Kinda tired. It's almost an hour.
Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul.
It's different than what I had imagined. Yeah, I thought it would be just like all bark and just like more Sumeru domains, you know, a bunch of plants, stuff like that. But no, it's an actual digital world.
Ooh. Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Well, it looks like one too, man. Look at it. Ooh, I can imagine like the rainbow color that's like seeping into the Irminsul is like a bunch of like knowledge and stuff.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Teyvat. Every bit of information flowing here means something.
Yeah, I wonder what form does information take form in Irminsul like this.
Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
That's called pettiness, Paimon. Don't worry, let's focus on the job. It's fine. I fucking love this costume, dude. No, Scaramouche! Where's your old clothes?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Okay.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Oh, okay, so the floor is twisting around is because it's like a root.
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Right.
Hey, so say we did go running off in here. What would happen?
Let's not entertain that thought, Paimon. Focus on the job. Whoopsh.
What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost.
For fuck's sake! Alright, cool. Alright, getcha. I gotcha, bro. Gotcha.
Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to
Hey,
me.
you ask stupid questions, you get stupid answers too. It is what it is. Alright. Yeah, let's walk. Look at that old costume, man! I really hope that the Wanderer will get the old costume back at some point, you know?
These sapling things have spread out.
What?
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Okay, it's dangerous. Oh, maybe because if we interact with the information, it will do something to Teyvat. This is dangerous, actually. Oh, shit.
It looks the same in every direction.
It's fine, Paimon. The space is unusual, but it seems that the Balladeer blah blah blah. What the hell is happening
No
right now?
wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? he was actually telling the truth.
What are we supposed to do here?
Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
Scaramouche is Paimon's nemesis, I feel like. It's so good, man.
We're here.
Alright.
What a huge tree!
Bruh, we saw it since the very beginning. This is the center of Irminsul. All the information in the world is flowing through it. Okay.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
It's kind of interesting though. Like, can you imagine like a manifestation of like knowledge, all knowledge in a world at your fingertips? This is crazy.
The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
Paimon, they strike a deal, remember? He hasn't put up any resistance, and he seems good at working on the front line. Maybe he had a similar role in the Fatu. Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm sorry. First Akaba and Sawada stories. Now this. What a strange individual. Yeah. Interested?
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Right.
Will do.
Look at that. I like the coloring on that. Oh my
once.
god.
We're the ones with nothing to do.
Yeah, we have all the stuff just thrown at us. Yeah, I do like the colors. What are those called? Like cyan?
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk?
What? Why are you whispering to me? Okay. Nahida, is this a telepathic conversation?
Yes. I've also invited Paimon to join.
Paimon joined the group chat, I guess.
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
I love that. I love that scene so much. It's just Paimon being silent, like looking around. I'm guessing that you don't want us to disturb the Balladeer?
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
Damn, bro. Nahida invented telephone. we got a smartphone in our heads now. Oh it's Neuralink. No, Elon Musk. We can call her anytime now, at least. That's good.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great.
Oh yeah, this is the first time Paimon ever talked to Nahida in this way. That's neat.
So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Yeah, that's why he's adorable, man. Yes, and he seems to excel at doing odd jobs for others. Ah, that's why you said maybe he has a similar role in the Fatui as well, because he's so adept at it. Okay.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve.
Look at that
Things that
clothing.
are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand.
Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna stop gushing about his clothes eventually.
Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
Yeah, find some closure. Is it about his past, the betrayals, and the other events in Inazuma?
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
I don't know. I'm just saying what the games told me to say. Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things when I ran into Hypatia at Paradise Di. Yeah, it's the one I mentioned earlier, right? You relate what you saw in the Balladeer's mind while in Paradise Di.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
Right.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Yeah, it's very human, let's just say.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon.
For a second, I thought Nahida was talking about Paimon being a puppet created by the Electro Archon.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that?
It's easy because, like, Irminsul remembers everything. So, like, all knowledge of Teyvat is in Irminsul, so this should be answered pretty easily, right?
If you mean the mysterious events, the kabuki mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Yeah.
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Oh, that's the one that they spoiled in the patch stream, right? You tell Nahida about the story Akaba and Sabada are writing.
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
Aha! The power of imagination.
So the Gesse got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Bruh. Oh, are you me?
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Well, maybe because you got freaked out when he calls you out on it.
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
I would just say, just share it with him, man. Come on. We have every right to remain silent. To keep certain things confidential.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
Of course, yeah.
So, have you found anything yet?
Well, he will share it with us when he does, Paimon.
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Yeah, that's the neat part though, right?
Wait, how did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
Oh my god, Paimon, okay. Paimon, currently, the Balladeer is accessing the knowledge of the entire world of Teyvat. It's right there in his palm, bro. Come on, you're better than this.
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
And that too, I guess. Okay, fine. Having a conversation with you is hard work, but your attitude is better than I thought.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage.
Nice.
Huh? Wait.
Oh? Nanda? What is this?
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Hold on. I'm just making some connections here. Okay, never mind.
Anonymous data.
Anonymous data? What? Okay.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Paimon, calm down.
Shh. Just wait.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. For now. Oh?
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatarasuna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
Oh.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist...
Wait. The guy that said that it has to be me, isn't that the... isn't that the Balladeer? It's your past. That name, Niwa was the man in charge at Tatarasuna. Plus, he belongs to the lineage of Ishin art.
Whoa!
Oh, calm down, Paimon. Calm down. Oh, okay. More flashback. Oh, are we enter? Oh, never mind. Okay.
I
Oh.
have been in Tatarasuna for some time now.
Oh shit!
You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else.
That's a unique hairstyle, right? Looking good, buddy. Hell yeah.
Under your leadership, Tatarasuna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow.
Oh, so crystal marrow serves as a fuel source, I guess.
The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Akame?
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique.
Right.
Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside
Well, this
us.
is a way to give exposition.
I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
Okay.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
Oh.
My good sir, what do you mean?
Uh-oh.
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected, because I didn't want to speculate, and I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate.
Right.
And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do.
I'm not sure what they're talking about, but I'm just assuming, right? Because I only know the one in Liyue with the karmic death or something like that, right? And because the crystal marrow is from Ouroboros, was it? Yeah, Orobashi. That's the one. The big snake, which is a god, which was a god actually. So maybe that's why they got. It's like karmic death, I guess? I don't know.
None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with the Shogun. This is our last hope.
Huh.
But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
It's all Keikakudori, bitches.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Right.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Quite strange, actually, yeah.
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem.
Huh, okay.
I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Watching the show?
Judging from the look in your eyes, You don't seem to trust me.
Did you get that from the way he's talking to you? Okay.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Oh, shank him.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Yep, shank him. You idiot,
A
man!
moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
You're too naive, Niwa. Oh my fucking god. Rip.
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start.
Okay.
It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all.
Uh-huh.
And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatara Suna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
It's the doctor. It's the Tore! What the fuck?
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Oh my god, okay, so from the very beginning, Dottore is already on the Balladier's track, I guess. My fucking god. What is this plot twist?
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in
That was great,
abundance.
I didn't
This
know
is
about
all
Escher
part of
being
a
the Dottore.
carefully controlled experiment.
This is why I don't do leaks, by the way. Like, I just enjoy the story as I go.
If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
Can't believe this is happening. Oh my god.
The Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
Huh.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Dang. My god, okay. The voice acting is
Look how
actually
even
nice.
the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely
Sorry.
as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
The fuck? Okay.
Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
Dang. That's kinda harsh, bro. Oh no, Niwa. We're dying together, man. Fuck's sake. He's asthmatic.
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him
one of us.
Do you really expect him to tell that?
He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
What
Nice.
a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself.
Oh dear, what is this?
Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat.
Dude, what? The Doctor and the Balladeer is so good. I love them both.
I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa? Already dead. What a pity.
This is great. They're so mean, man. At least with the Balladeer, it's just a misunderstanding, you know, but with the Doctor, she's just
Jester,
evil.
I have completed the task you gave me.
Oh?
Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was.
Oh, Jester, okay.
I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Okay. That's how the Balladeer got recruited, I guess. From all the way then. Uh-oh. Yeah. Get faced by the truth, Scaramouche.
Hey, are you alright?
Paimon is going through some hard times right now. I don't think that question can help.
Dottore. Dottore!
Oh shit, this is the scene in the demo. In the trailer. Uh-oh.
Good. Good.
Oh?
Was that the Doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
I am afraid so. He was the one behind the Tatarasuna. The Tatarasuna incident. That's the one.
But why did we see things from his perspective?
Oh.
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind.
The
You have
fuck?
to admit, it must be the truth.
So in that glimpse of a second, like when Nahida touched the Doctor, right? All of that knowledge. Oh my god. Okay. Have we touched Nahida? Recently? Fucking hell.
Maybe so. But it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
It's more like when you believe in something or a certain way, you just need time to actually process new information that goes against it. It's just the nature of things, you know? This betrayal was a lie that he has believed for hundreds of years. Was this part of the Doctor's experiment? Yeah, especially believing in something for hundreds of years. It's just too much, man. If the betrayal never happened, it existed only in his imagination. But where does this leave him?
Let's give him some space.
Finally.
He looks really mad.
Smart Paimon.
Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
Okay, let's go over there.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
I know, right? See? Even I know some wisdom. Wisdom in comprehension. In comprehension, as I say. Understanding things makes you
I'm
wise.
still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the Doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Probably because we are not privy to more information that might prove to be quite crucial in this case.
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the kabuki mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process.
Oh my fucking god, man, this is harsh.
The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?"
Oh dear god.
The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for."
Oh god, okay.
He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry, man. Fucking hell. Fuck you, Dottore!
The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it had protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
You've gotta understand that the balladeer is just a child, I guess. Although he's older than most of us. Mentally.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Yeah. Being betrayed and abandoned by a close friend is sure to cause great resentment. Now we know what was behind his decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokaden 100 years ago. What's the Raiden Gokaden? But it doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision. Yeah? Yes? But I mean, sometimes it does though, Ether. I mean, it's destructive for sure, yes. It's not the best decision, but it might be right.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Oh my god, okay. That's just the beginning of this quest?
Dottore, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Oh, I have to wait, okay. I'll wait. Look at Ether. Look how beautiful he is. A while later.
Shall we see how he's doing?
Probably might want to wait a little bit more and let him process things, you know?
Hey, you alright?
Look at the smile, yes!
That's a scary expression.
Not really scary, I love him.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
Hey, everybody's friend, right? I mean... I don't even know what to say anymore. We just want to make sure this doesn't affect the plan. Of course you made it that way.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Give him some affection, poor baby. Oh my god. Give him a hug or something,
Hey,
dude.
are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
Okay, Paimon, calm down. Let him work.
That's why we're here. But
my God.
unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Strange.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
It's not like we left empty-handed. we, we let the Balladeers learn of the truth, man. That is massive. Not unexpected, but still. Thank you. Yeah, just confirming things, like clearing away all doubts and, you know.
Don't thank me just
Oh,
yet.
hold on. What?
You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Oh? What could that be?
About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world.
Okay.
Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
What summoning? Oh, of the Descenders, right?
The heavens responded?
What?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time.
The Jester? Another Fatu Harbinger? Why?
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
So I wonder why. Okay, so if Irminsul takes records of everything that is part of Teyvat, and this information was not known by Lesser Lord Kusanali, who has access to Irminsul, who kept the record of everything in Teyvat. So what is Canria, and why is this information being kept away from us? From Irminsul, I mean.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
It is valuable, actually, yeah. It's big.
Very valuable.
Oh, look at them smiling. Oh, baby. Getting recognized.
Good.
My
In
god.
that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Yeah, of course. Take your time. See ya, man. Thanks. Wait, what?
What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long.
Oh, yeah, because you don't have the source of your godly powers anymore, right?
I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
Sure, I mean, you could have just asked, but what do you want to know?
Give me your hand.
Okay. Sure. Well. Oh?
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Oh, shit! What the fuck? Dude, everything just keeps happening. I don't get it anymore. Right. Okay. Okay. Let me just try to absorb all this information. Try to brainwash me? Don't worry, Ether. He's not a god of wisdom.
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you.
We are staring deeply into each other's eyes. Oh my god. Dude, I feel so bad for Scaramouche, man. Give him a hug!
So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Ooh, change the past. I don't think... I don't think so. No, I mean, as far as we know, we don't know, but it's probably not possible, right? Oh? Wait, what you asked that?
Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
He read our minds.
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me.
Right. Wait, that look. Did he see me hesitate? But that was because I know about greater love of Kadefata. Oh, shit! Okay. Uh-oh, I think by not denying it...
So
okay.
long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Bro, I need to see the dialogues. Come on.
Where are you going?
Bitch.
Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Paimon, we have to stop him.
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Oh, because he knows about the Greater Lord of Kadefata, right?
From this day forth, The names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist.
Okay.
Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Oh, we're changing the past. Holy shit.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are.
Oh, wait. Oh, is it possible to change the past, but because we know of Greater Lord Rukadevata? Ah. Oh, maybe we don't know some information about our sibling because the information was left in the previous Irminsul, maybe, right? Because it got corrupted by the forbidden knowledge, was it? Oh my god, okay. This is starting to make like a lot of sense. Oh my god. Like, I'm not saying I understand anything, but man, I'm making connections, everything's connected. Alright, cool. That's sick. And because we killed, or I guess Nahida, killed Greater Lord Rukadevata, the past was changed basically, because then even Nahida herself doesn't remember about Greater Lord Rukadevata. They only know Lesser Lord Kusanali. Yeah.
But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Balladeer! Balladeer!
Yeah, kill the doctor, Balladeer.
Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Oh no, he's really gone.
Probably went to Irminsul, right?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
It was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out.
You tell Nahida everything that happened, yeah. Oh, we tell her about the Greater Lord
I didn't think he'd be
Rukadevata?
capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida.
To be fair, it was quite a surprising turn of events. I don't
Don't
blame
be.
anyone for that.
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Okay. Guess we're out. So we have no more Scaramouche and Kabukimon, right? Because it's gone. Damn, bro. Okay. This is fun. Oh, fucking hell. I'm fucking tired, bro. Okay.
We're
Cutscene.
out. And we're at, an inn or something?
Huh.
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
No, I want to help you. Isn't there anything I can do?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me.
Okay.
An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster.
What the hell?
Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
What the hell is happening? I don't get it.
Her voice has gone.
We're in a pocket dimension or something. Oh yeah, this was our room during the Sub-Zero's festival, right?
Paimon can't shake the feeling that
The
something
Sub-Zero
really
Samsara.
big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
He's reading our mind, just like how Nahida can reach in deep into our hearts and see our memory and stuff like that, our feeling and emotions. So the Balladeer probably explored the traveler's thoughts and memory and found Greater Lord Rukadevata and how her death changed the past. That's probably why. Paimon doesn't remember Greater Loruka Devata, and the Balladeer's question was a strange one. It's hard to explain in full, and the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. Yeah. I'll skip the part about Greater Loruka Devata for now, and focus on the Balladeer. Cool! You tell Paimon what the Balladeer asked you, and what he might have been planning.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible!
It's not easy, that's for sure.
Right! You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yeah, great example. I'm just thinking. Because Irminsul contains all information about Teyvat, what if it's not just history, but everything, like every information of Teyvat? Which means that if you go into Irminsul and change an information, wouldn't that mean changing the past is possible? Like... just assuming.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do.
I know, right?
Paimon's so confused.
Just lay down and take a rest, it's fine. Nahida got this all under control. Maybe he wants to erase himself from history. Maybe. Oh, god damn it, Paimon. Paimon, are you okay?
Sorry. Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress.
That cattle was fucking fragile as shit, dude.
But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Not necessarily, but maybe. Okay, we're trying to hide the fact that Greater Loruka Devata got snapped away from reality. So I'm just guessing here. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating.
Lay down,
trying
Paimon.
to understand what he's up to, and it's still not working.
Fucking just lay down. It's fine.
Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him.
What do you mean? It's a baby. It's fine.
There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
That's true. Indeed. If the Balladeer does erase himself from Irminsul, many people in Inazuma will be affected. I can't imagine what the situation would look like. Worst case scenario, it will affect everyone with a connection to the Raiden Gokaden. Kazuha, Ayaka, Ayato. Will this mean that they'll disappear? Oh shit.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next?
Go to Irminsul, duh.
Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Me neither.
So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to
What a
take our
Paimon...
mind off things?
Such a Paimon way to
If
solve
that doesn't
problems,
work,
huh?
Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here.
Let's talk about, yeah, sticky honey roast maybe. You like that, don't you?
Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes. Cream stew. Sauteed matsutake.
Okay, I'm hungry now. Fucking hell, Paimon.
Andrean chili chicken. Almond tofu. Satisfying salad. Oh, also Adeptus Temptation, golden shrimp balls,
Oh my-
triple
what
layered
the fuck?
consomme, lotus seed and bird egg soup, and
Uh-oh. We're dead. The world's over. Okay. Okay, why are we Paimon? Paimon, what's wrong?
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now?
Uh-oh, the Balladeer disappeared!
Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about. What was it again?
You were getting so worried about the situation with the Balladeer that you started listing foods.
The Balladeer?
Oh, yep, the Balladeer's gone.
Is that a food too? Huh. Weird name though.
Oh no! Oh shit! Paimon doesn't remember the Balladeer? That must mean he actually pulled it off. Yeah, he changed the past. That's why the Irminsul is so powerful. But how did he have that ability? This doesn't make sense.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
No, it's nothing.
So, the Balladeer. Is that someone's name? Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
Well, actually, Paimon is from actual theater play in real life. Oh wait, this is real life for you, huh? Alright. If this is really happening, I need to know what else has changed. Paimon, come with me. Okay.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
I want to go back to Inazuma. Okay.
Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
Now's not the time to explain. Let's get over there first. Alright, cool. Ayaka and Ayaka is just living happily with their family, I guess. I'm just assuming here. Oh dear, okay. Let's go. Quite curious. Quite a curious situation, I must say. Let's go from here. Oh, did the nation burn down or something? Oh, because there's no Ayato and Ayaka, the... Yep.
You want to use my hat as an umbrella? The audacity to even make that request.
Yeah, because then the Vision Hunt decree never ended because there are no Ayaka and Ayato. Right? Okay. Hello.
We made it to Amanoma Smithy.
Ah, it's been a while.
Pardon me, I'd like to ask a question if I may.
Of course. Go ahead.
About the Raiden Gokaden, could you tell me that story one more time?
No.
Oh.
Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more.
Alright, let's
The
go.
once renowned Raiden Gokaden, comprised of 5
Oh,
branches.
Gokaden. Okay.
Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju.
Right, okay. So the Gokaden is are the 5 okay, fine, I get it.
The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive.
Oh?
But fortunately, Kaede Harakazuha recently returned to Inazuma
Wait, what?
and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokaden 5.
Huh. Okay, so the Vision Hunt decree is still over, but Kazuha came back to Inazuma and took... Okay.
If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh yeah, we were. Paimon remembers that now.
Wait, were we?
They learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokaden then too. It seems like such a shame.
What was the reason behind their decline?
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed.
What the hell? Okay.
In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaede Harakazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokaden, it was right that I should know the truth.
Right.
There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale.
Just tell me what you know, old man.
The Raiden Gokaden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
This is a Balladeer, I assume.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day. And overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan.
Right.
Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphaned son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent-up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
The legend of Raiden Gokuden has changed. Someone else attacked the swordsmith. Okay. So, while history changed, the result stays the same, I suppose, right? Well, not that the Kaedehara clan survived, you know, but, you know. The events that were supposed to happen still happens, but through other means. It looks like the Balladeer did something in Irminsul, but it seems Niwa still died.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Have you seen Kazuha recently?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for
God,
a while
sorry.
over some tea. He seemed well.
Ah, glad to hear. Yeah, so he still exists. And it's the same Kazuha I know. Things don't seem as bad as I feared last night. That's all. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon.
Oh, gee.
On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
Thank you. Alright, so where do we go? Kazuha? Go to the Yashiro Commission. Oh yeah, we need to meet the Kamisato clan. I guess the head of the Kamisato clan is still alive and well. Just assuming. Sorry.
You want to use my hat as an...
We're here! This...
Traveler, it's been a while.
Hello.
If you're looking for the commissioner and Miss Kamisato,
Who's this?
I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Bruh. Hirotatsu, what happened to your voice? Did you drop your balls? What the fuck?
Are they out on business?
The commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
Uh-huh.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Thank you. We'll take you up on that offer. Okay. Okay, we'll take a walk in the courtyard.
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just assuming it might be their parents,
We'll be
right?
heading in then. Thanks!
Yeah, there we go. And Ayaka never got her vision, I guess.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
Ma'am, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you. What would you like to know?
How are the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato these days?
Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf.
The pace that she's talking in is kind of painful. It's really slow.
As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although, he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
Okay.
So pretty much business as usual on the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
Ayato is still the Yashiro Commissioner. Ayaka is still the lady of the house. No changes there. No! It has changed, brother! Open your eyes! As far as I can see, nothing's changed in the Yashiro Commission either. No! I was expecting as much, but it's still a big relief to know that the Kamisato siblings are both safe and well.
Well, got any more questions?
That's all for now. Many thanks.
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often. But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you.
What? I don't get it. What the fuck?
I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know.
Can I play this dialogue in twice the
To
speed?
us all.
I'm flattered. Thank you so much, Madam Furuta.
I mean it. Whenever the Commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins him. I always find myself
It's
at
their
my
parents.
most relaxed when I'm serving the two of them and listening to them chat away.
Yeah.
The Commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the opportunity, he always prefers to dine here. They say it's because Toma's a much better chef than most. Oh, the Commissioner is so fond of home comfort.
It's gonna be their parents, right? There's no way.
They get to talking about
I'm
you
sorry.
sometimes too, you know. Always with a very fond tone. The way one would talk about dear old friends around whom one can truly be themselves. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talking
Yep.
about people they've met and experiences they've had, you always get a mention.
Yep, it's the whole family, so it was the parents and the children. Yeah?
It's been many years now since the late Mr.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
and Mrs. Kamisato passed away.
What?
Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time.
Wait, what? The parents still died?
As
Okay.
someone who is old and gray enough
Okay,
to
I was
have
wrong then,
watched
I'm dumb.
their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend
Who is that
whose
at the background?
company they enjoy so much. So, in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. There will always be at least one old lady who would be delighted to have the pleasure of your company.
Thank you very much. I'll visit again. Thank you. The people of the Kamisato clan are very dear friends to me. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, you were saying something about the food here being really great.
Oh yeah, Toma cooks food for them. Okay.
Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon meant we should come pay a visit.
Hey, okay. Hello, Dante. Welcome.
Ideally around dinner
Hi,
time.
Lynn. Yeah, we're currently in the Archon quest. Interlude.
Of course. You're always welcome.
Ah, that was nice.
Goodbye for now. Where are we going next?
Tatarasuna.
Great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
It's so good when Paimon
All right,
behaves
then.
herself.
Take care now. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Miss Furuta. If I may, speak faster. Oh my god.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yes, I am.
Yep.
Yes, we are.
Everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Dude, I don't know what happened to Hirotatsu, but he sounds really young. My god. Right, okay. Let's move on. I have no idea what's happening right now. I mean, Niwa, or I guess Scaramouche, still managed to go back in time, I guess, but they still died. Although in a different way, because they actually died in the furnace. I don't get it. Everything will be explained in time, though. Hopefully. If not, then I'm gonna be pissed. Hello! Oh, Xavier! You're the guy!
Here we are. But what are we looking for? Something? Or someone?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the Traveler and Paimon?
I remember you with your fucking, I don't know, like a like 2 weeks long quest line? Okay, hello.
Xavier? What are you doing here?
Xavier? What the fuck? The R is silent? Xavier. Okay, cool. Right, awesome. I know that name, of course.
I was in the general area,
Xavier.
and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Do you know much about Tatarasuna?
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How well do you understand the history of this area? Are you still sick? I am. I'm still sick. Are you still sick? No, yeah. I'm still kinda sick. It got better, but you know, that's why I'm here streaming instead of resting.
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here.
Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago.
I'm starting to get sick. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Get some good rest. Drink your medicine. Why do I have starting soon? What the fuck? I didn't notice that. We're like almost 2 hours into the stream, and I just realized I forgot to update the stream status. Fucking hell. Right.
I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
Okay.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Oh yeah, that was Dottore. The doctor. Mechanic, huh? Also, the doctors who sabotaged the furnace, leading to all the ensuing chaos.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
I am.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
It's fun though, talking about history, you know?
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Oh, pretty much. So can I ask one more question?
Sure, go ahead.
Have you ever heard of a kabuki mono connected to Tatarasuna?
A kabuki mono? No, I can't say that I have. I do know the word, Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
Ha. So there's no more kabuki mono. Did the balladeer really manage to erase himself from history completely? If so, he must have wanted to change the world and revert everything back to the way it was. But so far, it looks like the majority of changes have only affected himself. Thank you, Xavier.
Of course! Don't mention it.
I hope I pronounced his name right then.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Xavier, okay, there we go.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help.
It feels good to pronounce his name, huh? Goodbye, Xavier.
Farewell.
Farewell. Alright, that's pretty good.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
Time to go back and see Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you.
Shall we do the big reveal?
Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
Alright. Thank you, Paimon.
Hey, don't mention it.
Oh, oh baby.
Alright, let's
Pat her
head
head.
out and go meet Nahida.
Alright, let's go. Why is she so cute? God dang it. Alright. Great. Alright. Where is it? Ah, give me there. Give me there. I'm just invested in this story, very much so. Hold on, can I pull? I can't. Not yet. Alright.
Hey, it's them.
Bum, 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 bum. Akaba and friends. Sawada, yeah.
You're still here?
Are you still talking about the essay?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join them?
Sure, I guess. Perfect. These two have researched Tatarasuna's past. Let's hear what they have to say.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress.
The article that you let me read last time was great. Can I read it again?
Huh? Oh, of course.
It has changed, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna read this, man. It's so long. Look at this! Yeah, this one changed.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
Yep, let's change that. The content has changed. Another effect of tampering with the information in Irminsul. The balladeer said he'd erased 2 of his names. If he really succeeded, it must have taken all of his might. But still.
Well, what do you think?
A masterpiece!
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
Sure.
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
Oh, Paimon is explaining it. Okay. You tell the 2 writers that what you learn about Raiden God and blah blah blah.
So many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Oh my god, okay. The speed at which that text was just like disappears is just so... It's just too much. I hate that.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Armanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true.
It is true.
Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
Exactly, yeah. Don't worry about facts if it's fiction, you know? Except when it's like, you know, fact-based fiction.
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
I kinda envy them though, like, these are the kind of thoughts I would like to have. We've got some things to take care of. Bye for now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us
Bye.
in the loop if you find out anything else.
Of course, yeah, of
Will
course.
do.
Wait, what? Did something happen there at the background? Hold on. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the old Vanarana. I forgot. Okay. The trees are fucking tall, man. Fucking massive. Right. We've streamed for 2 hours. I might go off after this one. Because, my god, I'm really sick.
The wind rises.
Hello.
Nahida, we're here.
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting and chatting until suddenly the sun was up. And then he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma.
I was investigating the situation with the Balladeer.
The Balladeer? It sounds like some kind of code name.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so because Nahida is also part of Irminsul, or Teyvat, I suppose. So, like, when the history is changed within the Irminsul, it also changed their memory and perception. And this also means that because we are outside of Teyvat and are not considered part of Irminsul, we are exempt from such changes, let's just say. Oh no.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
Touch my hand and I will let you know. Even Nahida doesn't remember. Just like last time, any changes to Irminsul affect her as well. The Balladeer acted quickly. He finished erasing himself before Nahida could stop him. I am the only one who still remembers the things that were erased. Once again, I am the record keeper. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
There are things that have happened that only I can remember. I have to tell you the truth. Along with Greater Lord Rukadevata, yes? You have the heart, you have pieced back together the story that was broken and scattered across time. There once was named the Balladeer. Created by the Electro Archon, he was a puppet who lived among men. After a series of events in Tatarasuna, the Balladeer, thinking he had been thrice betrayed, he left Inazuma to roam the world beyond. With no trust for humans and only loathing for the gods, he bore his grudge for years as he grew in strength, then returned to Inazuma to take his revenge. He tried in vain to become a deity with a gnosis and ended up losing everything. Finally, he entered Irminsul and learned the truth behind his betrayal. Knowing now that his entire life was built on lies, he did the unthinkable in an attempt to reverse his tragic fate.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past.
But how was he even able to do that?
As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it.
Oh, okay, so the god plan is still there, but there are no Balladeer. So the history of the world progress is the same, but without Scaramouche.
Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality.
So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because... well, because he literally changed the world?
Pretty much.
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it.
It's a shame that we aren't like disclosing the information regarding the Greater Lord Tukadevata. But then again, the traveler is trying to respect her wishes, right? To keep the world, to make the world forget about her completely, right?
The traveler comes
Pretty
from a
sick.
world beyond Teyvat. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
That's why we are the first sage of Boer. You can say that again.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
I don't know.
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
I'm really not sure. We were enemies after all. I don't know his perspective on all this, so I can't say why he did something so extreme. Did he want to reset everything? Or save someone? Or did he want to completely undo his existence? Everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all. Maybe that's all there's to it. I still remember the question he asked. He asked me specifically, and my hesitation gave him his answer. I hesitated because I witnessed Greater Lord Rukadevata erase her own existence, but I can't tell Nahida that. Okay, yeah, so the traveler is being consistent. I like this. To put it another way, I know why the balladeer was so sure it could work, but I can't tell them that.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
I just feel empty. He chose such a radical option and yet... Oh?
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Yes, yeah. The world remains the same, just without them.
Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try.
Understandably so, yeah.
The story makes sense. Every part of it.
I'm not lying, you know.
The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends.
Yeah.
It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
It's a shame, really, yeah. Yeah, he changed the world in many ways, and yet the dead still didn't get a second chance. Those fated to a tragic end could not be saved. What exactly did he want to fight back against? The betrayals in his life? Or did he wish he never existed at all?
Please wait a moment. I want to check something.
Oh? What is it?
Found it. This should be the one.
The fuck? Okay.
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us.
Is that a truth detector?
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner.
Somewhere in your mind, I guess.
You should take a look.
Surprisingly, the information is presented to you in a way that resembles a fairy tale. Okay.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
This matches everything I said.
I authored this record myself.
Uh-huh.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the Balladeer?
When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
The fuck? What?
Yes. Any information about the Balladeer or the Kabuki Mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact.
Oh, okay.
Changing the information in Irminsul changes Teyvat.
Yeah, exactly.
But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the Balladeer entered Irminsul.
That's incredible! What a great idea!
Oh, looks like Nahida got it under control after all, Paimon.
And sending the Traveler into Irminsul with the Balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us, the now erased life of the Balladeer.
This is quite something, huh?
There was
Whoa, what the
once
hell?
a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own.
Right.
Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them.
I love the art style here.
But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans.
Uh-huh.
The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us.
That's sweet, okay.
Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice.
Okay.
A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this."
I am trying my hardest not to think about Among Us, but you just had to bring it up, don't you, huh?
The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure.
Okay.
The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good.
Right.
Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
I like the art here, holy shit. Very nice.
We solved it!
Oh?
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion.
I know, right?
Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That Conria was where your twin first came into this world.
Right.
We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
I've never had this feeling before. It feels like life is as insignificant as a feather. I've never had this feeling before yet.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around.
Yeah.
But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
It's a harsh story of redemption, I suppose.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny.
Right.
To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Yeah,
Good
good point
idea.
actually.
Paimon, why don't you take him out for a
Okay.
walk to clear his head?
I'm gonna end the stream here
You
probably.
got it. Come on, Traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Let's go get a snack.
This seems like a good point to end it. Like we
That'll be sure to
finally,
lift our spirits.
yeah, we finally realized about what to.
Must be really-
Shut the fuck up, Paimon. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this seems like a good spot to like end the stream for now. It seems like we have another part. Yes, to the Archon quest. I'm actually quite excited, but I'm really sick right now. And it's getting in the way of my stream here. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here and get some rest. I haven't slept yet since yesterday, fun fact. But yeah, this has been Genshin Dailies episode, day 51, I'm sorry. Yeah, we will focus on the Balladeer even more next time. Alright, I'm gonna just stop here, Windows capture, bam. Right, there we go. Right, I'm gonna quit the game and then I'm gonna play the outro song before we end the stream. But yeah, the next stream will probably be a continuation of the current Archon quest. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I guess we look forward to the continuation as well. I'm really tired now. If I'm not sick, I could have gone even further, but I'm sick. I'm sorry. But yeah, Thank you so much for tuning in. To see you in my next stream. Take care, everyone.